CEOs, what's up, your boy? So I'm just coming back with another video, and it's so easy V2. It's so easy to be you. You are you. It's so easy to mind your own business. No need to leak energy. It's so easy to love yourself just by embracing who you are. It's so easy to have your own back. No one's got you like you got you. It's so easy to be happy and put a smile on your own face just by giving thanks and recognizing what you have gratitude towards. It's so easy to live in your own world. Get in touch with your inner voice. Moral of the story, it's easy to stay in your own lane by exceeding your wants and needs rather than the opinions of others. Reality is what you do next. With that being said, I have two screenshots that I like to just share with y'all and leave y'all with, all right? So the first one is kind of spicy, it's kind of tangy. You ready for it? All right, it says this. Rule number 1, fuck what people think. I'll say that one more time. Rule number 1, fuck what people think. And then last but not least, the second one says 0% of me is competing with you. I'll say that one more time. 0% of me is competing with you. You get me? So if you can just even understand what those two are just trying to say, comprehend it, absorb it, align with it, then I feel like, what I'm saying, if anything, I'm pretty confident that you'll get farther in life, because there are a lot of people out here in the world who will literally cannot be themselves because they're so caught up with what others have to say about them instead of what they have to say for themselves. Get in touch with your inner voice. I don't think people even understand that you have a voice within. And once you let that roar, once you let that develop and grow, you get in touch with who you really are. You get in touch with what you want to do. And at the end of the day, you're not going to give a single flying, you feel me? About what others have to say, period. Because you really want the best for you. And if no one, and the thing is there's a thing called constructive criticism, and there's just a thing called criticism, right? So there's people who give you constructive criticism, to get you to a better you, right? And then there's just criticism. And a lot of the times that criticism that people just criticize others for whatever the reason is, they just criticize, that's it. Just be a critic, that's it. They just have something to say about you. And a lot of the things that people have to say about you is not going to stick, because the only thing that's very consistent, or the most consistent factor in your life, is you. So all you got to do is keep stepping forward, keep pushing forward, and just doing you. You get me? And it's very easy to just be you by just loving yourself, by embracing who you are. I mean, it might take some time. I'm not going to lie. It might take a few months here or there it might just take you some time to just get to know who you who you are, in a sense, and for you to fully be confident in that person. Naturally, I feel like we know who we want to be and who we are. It's just we need that initial push, initial confidence in ourselves, and that comes with time. And here's the thing. You might not have a lot of money. You might not have, a lot of money in your pockets right now. That's totally fine. You know what you do have, though? You have time. You have time that can't be repeated, though. You have time that can't be duplicated, in a sense. It can't be paused. It's not something that you can put a hold on, but it's something that you can grow with. You can go with. You feel me? And just understanding if people out here in the world aren't trying to make you better, at least you still can make yourself better. You get me? So continue in that way. Be who you want to be. Be the best you. It's very easy to live in your own world, to just think about what you want to do and go about it. You just got to get accustomed with yourself. You get me? And then last but not least, the screenshot, the second one that I sent, 0% is competing with me. That should be your way of just how you go about things. Yeah, there's things you can be competitive in, but a lot of the times people are trying to just compare themselves with what others have to say, or what others are doing, or what others have. But at the end of the day, you don't even know their life. You don't even see the full picture. The only full picture that you really can get, that you can gather, that you can draw, that you can visualize and form and do, is your own life, your own story, your own who you are, period. You feel me? You can't you shouldn't really be comparing, let alone fighting with yourself about what others got, because at the end of the day, no one is you. And that's the most easiest thing you can do, is just be you naturally, because you are you already. You feel me? I hope I didn't lose you right there, but yeah, no need in caring what others have to say. Rule number one, for real, you gotta fuck what people think, because at the end of the day, if they really care about you and if they really understood who you are and what you want to do, they'd be your number one supporter. They would support you. They would find it in their way to just get you to that point. They would help you easily. But no, it's very easy for someone to just say some BS, but in reality, that won't stick. Because if you really know who you are, which you know who you are, you're just gonna be you. And that's really easy to do. You get me? Anyways, it's your boy, C. I'll be sure I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.